So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make a sales funnel for digital products. And also if you want to make courses and stuff like that and sell them through a sales funnel, I'm going to show you how to do that today in this video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is come to the website. If you have not made an account already, be sure to do this. I will leave a link in the description down below to this page right here. And once you are on this page, you can simply add in your email address. And as you can see right here, it is free forever, no credit card required. So you can sign up for free. You also can pay for the software as well if you want to do that. Up in the pricing up here, we can see we've got pricing, but you can start for free and keep it forever. So once you have signed up to Systeme.io, you will be brought over to your dashboard. Now from here, as you can see, we've got the dashboard up here and we've got the main dashboard. This is where we should be at. And once we are here, what we're going to want to do first to make our first sales funnel is actually to make our product. So if you don't have a product, I'm going to show you how to make one. But if you do have a product, you can skip a little bit ahead and see how to make a sales funnel, because we need to make a product first, and yeah, then we can actually sell this product. So what we're going to want to do first is actually head to the main dashboard, come over to assets, and over here we can see we've got physical products. We've also got coupons, courses, communities, and files. Now I'm going to do a physical product first, so I'm going to select this one here. Also very important, if you have not set up your payment method, you want to do this as well. And to do this, come over to your little profile icon and click on settings, and in there you can add a PayPal or Stripe account. Now you will need to do this to actually get paid for your products, so make sure you do that. So once we are inside of assets, then physical products, from here, what we're going to want to do is click on the little create button up in the corner here. Now today I'm going to be selling a Lego set, so I've actually got the Lego website up right now, and for this video, let's say I have about 25 of these units that I want to sell. So what I'm going to want to do is actually get the picture for this, so you can screenshot this picture or use any picture that you have. Now you don't have to do Lego, you can do any products you want. Or if you have your own product, you can do that as well. But for me, I'm going to be doing this Lego set. And yeah, I've got 25 of these units. So what you're going to want to do is take a screenshot of the picture just here and get all the information you can from this page. So you can scroll down and find some more information about the product. But once you've got all your information, just head back over to Systeme.io. And in here, we're going to want to put in this item's name. So for me, it's going to be a Lego. I've also got the model number as well. So it's going to be a 60322. I'm also going to put race car in there so I know which product this is. If you want, you can add a description in here as well. So you can do that. Again, you can come over to the page, to the website, and just get a description. It's up to you. I'm not going to add a description in here, but you can do that. Now we can add a custom SKU as well. So if you have like a warehouse or like boxes that you store your items in, you can put that inside of here. Now it's already given me one automatically, but let's say I had this in unit or in a box that it's just got a storage number on it, like 234 or something like that. I can easily find the product and get it sent out quickly. But you don't have to add this in if you're doing it differently. Like if you have like a warehouse that people do it for you, you do not have to do this. You can also add the product tax as well if you want to do that. It's up to you if you want to add that in there. We also got the currency, so at the moment it's by euros. We can find the United States in here, so it should be near the bottom here, just here. The US dollar, we'll use that. We can also add a price in here as well. So for this Lego set, I don't know, we can probably ask something like $15 for the item. So you can do that, add a price in there. You can also add a weight as well. I don't think it weighs that much. It probably weighs about 350 grams, something like that. But you can add that in there as well. Also, the inventory, you can limit the stock for this product if you want to do that. So I've already got 25 units, so I'm going to put 25 in there. But if you have unlimited, you can literally just leave this unselected. Also for shipping as well, you can disable the shipping fee for this product. It's up to you if you want to do that. You can charge them for shipping or leave it. And at the bottom here, we've also got the media picture. So if you've got a picture for your product, you can add it in here. So you can select an image. So there's my image just there of the Lego set. And down here, we've got more options as well for the product. If you want to do this, you don't have to add this in here if you don't want to. But if you want to add like the size and all that as well, colors, if you've got multiple quantities or different colors of stuff, you can add that in here as well. Which I'm not going to do that because I've already got one Lego set. And now I'm going to click on save. So now we've actually got our product made. And it's basically the same way as well for courses and all that. So up here in assets, we can go down to the coupons on courses. You can select in here. And we can make a course as well by adding a new course. And you can set up a course. You can use all these templates here. So you can select a template. So I'm going to select this one just here. You can give it a name, your course. You also got your domain as well. And you can also make a URL path as well if you want to do that. And you can click on save. So for me, I'm going to have a Lego racing course. So it's all about Lego racing. So you can add yourself a name in there. Also for the URL path as well, add a name in there. Select yourself a template and click on save. And now we've actually made a course as well. So basically you can come back in here and you can edit the course by going to settings. So click on settings, and inside of here we can add a bunch of information about the course. Now I'm not going to go into depth on how to actually make a course up, as that is a different video on itself. So yeah, you can do this if you want to, come through here and add a course. But now I'm actually going to show you how to make this sales funnel. So to do that, you want to come up to the websites up here, come down to sales funnels, so click on that. And inside of here, we actually want to go into create. From here, we want to give our sales funnel a name, so you can give it whatever name you want. For me, it's the Lego racing car, but I'm just going to call it Lego, so I know which one it is. So it's the Lego racing car. And also we got a domain here as well. Now you may need to set up your domain through the settings up in the corner. You might have to go into your settings and set up a domain, which is free to do so inside of System.io, so you can do that for free. So now we've got to choose a funnel goal, so we can build an audience, we can sell a product or service, custom, so you can literally just build from scratch. Also you can run a webinar as well if you want to do that from in here. For me, I'm going to sell a product because that's the main one I want to do, so I'm going to sell a product. Also the currency down here, you're going to want to change this to US dollars or whatever currency you are using. So US dollars, and click on save. And now we've actually made a sales funnel. So now what we need to do is actually just click into the Lego or whatever name you have given your sales funnel. So click into that. And from here, this is where we can start customizing loads of stuff for our page. Now you can see automatically that it's already created me a order form, a thank you page as well. But we actually need to create one more page in here. And that is very important to do. So now what we need to do is actually make a sales page. So what we're going to do from here is come down to the bottom, add step. Inside of here, we actually want to choose the type. And right here, we got a sales page. Make sure you select that. Also, we can create a name here as well. We need to do this. So we can literally just call this like sales page, something like that. Or just call it sales. And from here, you can click on save down here. And once you do that, we'll get a different page up like this one. Also over here, you can see we've got a sales. What we're going to want to do is just drag this up to the top, just like that. Now we need to do this. This is very important because the first page that the customer is going to see is the sales page. Once they click on the buy now button, they'll be brought over to the order form. Then once they have put their details in to purchase the item, they will then have a thank you page. So it needs to be in this order. You could also make an email page as well. So you can add step, add an email page if someone wants to actually sign up with an email address to get updates on their order. There's literally tons of stuff you can do inside of here, but I'm just going to keep this simple today. So on the sales page here, make sure that is selected. And from here, we can choose a template to use. Now you can browse through here and have a look at all the templates they do have. But for me, I think I'm just going to select this one over here as this looks pretty clean. So I'm going to select this template. Then once you've selected the template, you can click on edit page. Now this will bring you over to the place where we can actually start editing the page. So basically in here, you're going to want to change out everything to your product, and you're also going to want to show pictures of your product as well. And you can come down and literally just change out like everything in here. There's literally just tons of stuff, and yeah, you can change all this out. Also, you can change out like the buttons names down here. So we click on the button just here. We can change out the name in here, which is just down here, the button text. We can literally call this like buy now or something like that. Now you might want to put some of this stuff in capitals like the B. Put these in capitals and the N. That just looks a little bit better. You can also change out the colours as well. If you come down, you can change out all the colours as well for the button. Now you can make it a green or a red. It's up to you. Orange looks quite good. Something like that. Also, if you scroll back up, we actually need to change out the URL up here. So the open URL, we need to select inside of here and then click on next step URL. So basically what this will do is someone then selects on this button to buy the product, it will then take them over to the sales form. So just make sure that does say the next step URL. And once you've set up all this, what you could do is just click on save up here, save changes, select that. Click on the little exit button just here. This will take us back over to this page just here. And right here we can see the order form. So basically now that buy now button will take us from the sales page over to the order form. And from here we can now select an order form that we need to fill out. Now if that was a little bit confusing, I will show you again in a minute once we've actually set up everything. So from the order form, you're going to want to set one of these up so you can select yourself a template. So I'm going to select this one just here. And down here, we can now see that we can actually set up a digital product or a physical product. So select into this one. Then if you scroll down, you can select into here. And as you can see, we've got our Lego racing car. Select into that. And up here, you can do affiliate commissions if you want to do that. So if you want people to promote your products, they can get a cut of the sale. So it's up to you if you want to set all that up, you can do if you want to. It's a good way to promote your product even more. Now I'm going to click on save down here. Make sure that's saved. You can also add coupons as well if you want to do that, discounts. Now, if you want to set up coupons, you can do. Click on the little plus button in the corner. And down here, we've got the discount type. You can select that in here. Also, you can select the coupon. Now, we have not set one of these up, but it's very easy to do. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do it in this video because it would just take too long. But all you have to do is come to the assets up here and coupons just there. Create a coupon and you've got yourself a coupon. It's pretty simple. So that's that. If you come back up, we're going to now want to select the edit page. We actually need to edit the page that the people see. So when someone clicks on the buy now button, they will be brought over to this page just here. Now this is basically where they fill out their name. You've got the company name. You can change all this out. You don't have to add this much information. So what you could do is you can delete the company name. If you don't want that, you can get rid of that. Delete that. We can also delete some other stuff in here, but you're probably going to want most of this stuff in here. Also, we could delete this one in here, individual or company. We can delete that. We don't need that one there as well. So basically now someone can come in here, fill out their name. They've got the phone number down here as well. They've got the email. Then once they've filled that out, they can click on the PayPal button over here to pay with PayPal. We've also got the shipping fees as well. So you can literally just drag this in like this. And from here, we can now see we've got a bunch of shipping fees. So if you want to give your customer the option to like get faster delivery, you can put this in here. Then once you've customized your page and how you like it, what you can do is then click on save. Now you may get this error like I've got on the screen right now. It's actually very easy to fix. Now this might happen to some of you, it might not. So if it does happen, what you're going to want to do is click on the little X button just here. Then what you're going to want to do is simply from this page on here, just scroll down and add your physical product. Simply just drag this in here somewhere like that. Just make sure that is in here like this. Then click on the save button and now it will work. Click on the little exit button. And now we're brought back to this page. Now there's lots of information you could add in here if you wanted to, like the automatic roles, A/B testing, stats, leads, sales, and deadline settings. Now it'll take me way too long in this video to go through all this stuff. So if you want me to make videos on it, let me know in the comments below. But you can go through here and add this in if you want to. If you wanted to as well, we can also add a next step on a upsell or downsell. Now again, I'm not going to do it in this video, but you can do this from in here if you wanted to. So if your customer thinks the item's too expensive, you can basically downsell them another product, a very similar product that may be cheaper. Or if they have gone through and purchased the product, or going to purchase the product, you can upsell them basically more products that could go with the products you are selling already. So I could sell them another Lego set that is very similar, that will go with the Lego set very well. So you can do that as well from in here if you want to do that. You've got loads of more options in here you can do. So it's up to you if you want to go through all this and add this stuff. Now again, if you want to see videos on this, let me know and I can make a video on this stuff as well. Now what you can do next is come back over to your sales up here. Now what you can do is click on the view funnel, click on that. Now this will take us to our page that we made for our sales funnel. So for me, I didn't change any of this information out, but you're going to want to do this. And for me, what you can do is select buy now. Now this will take us over to our sales page. And right here, as you can see, lots of this stuff has saved. You can add in your name, your street, your location, and your email address. Down here, we can see that we've got my Lego set down here. And if we do go down further, it looks like my shipping hasn't worked. I think this is because we're only in a template at the moment. So yeah, that hasn't worked just yet. But we can get that to work later on if we really wanted to. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but we can get that sorted. Then once your customer actually makes a purchase, they add their name in and click on continue to payment. It will then take them over to the thank you page, which we have not set up, but you can do that inside of here. So come into the thank you page, select a template, customize it on how you like, and your customer should be taken over to your thank you page once they have made the purchase through the order form. So if you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button. If you need any help at all, let me know in the comments below.